Well, welcome to East Hollywood High School. I teach 9 through 12, so my 9th graders are the only middle school students that I have. I ask my students several questions about the high school they attend, their place in it, and how they would like to see certain curricula done.
Are we supposed to be going to class?
If you suddenly think something up and you want to put it on paper and you want to get it out to anybody?
It'd be just some form of art.
You can put like your whole heart into it, and like people actually like it. They look at it and they like it. Yeah.
I think that creativity comes from imagination.
A part of me kept thinking to myself, why haven't I done this like once a week to learn from them? I love their perspective on things.
I think it's being able to express yourself in a unique way. Just be able to tell everyone who you are by doing something that is unique to you.
I think creativity is about creating something that you think that you can't do, or making something that you thought you couldn't do.
It's like a representation of who that person is.
Just like when you can tell that I don't know. Okay, I honestly don't know.
No, but I mean, do you consider yourself creative?
Yeah.
And how does expressing yourself in this way, what does it do for you? I mean,
It's just a release, I guess, because I dance alone usually because, you know, people think that dancing's dumb, but I don't. So I dance.
Good. Now, when you say people think that dancing's dumb, who are you talking about? What people?
A lot of teenagers today.
Well, in first grade, I went to my neighborhood school, Lincoln Elementary, and it wasn't working for me because I had really bad ADD.
Some of us can be okay anywhere, because I liked it at my old school, and yeah.
I went to a private school, so already there's like competition, and it was like a money thing. If you had like the nicest juicy couture purse, you were the it girl.
Hi, I'm Susie, and my favorite thing to do is cheerlead. It's my favorite. Like, really? Like, honestly, a lot.
And I'd get there and I'd like sleep the whole time. It was pointless. No.
Did you have people at your old high school that did that?
Actually,
That taught like that?
yeah, it was really, really sad. That's mostly why I left, because I don't have to deal with cheerleaders and jocks.
Like that's when I got creative, is I just like totally set in for me. I can be who I want to be, and I don't have to listen to these people, because being around like that kind of a environment, you feel like you have to be like them.
I went to the open classroom. It was up there on Capitol Hill, and it was
Before now, I hated school. I did anything to get away from it.
I wasn't accepted very much, and so when I was in junior high, I pretended to be somebody I wasn't, so that way I wouldn't get shunned by everyone.
We heard about this place on the radio. We came here, we checked it out. That's not the problem anymore. I get up every morning and say, I can't wait to get to school. It's going to be so much fun.
same here.
Really?
It's not a problem. Like you come here, I wake up, and I'm like, yes, we get to go to school.
If I were in a normal school, kids would hate me. They would say that I was weird, that I was different, and that's what they didn't like.
What did they mean weird, different? Like
Weird is different is like just crazy, as in mentally unstable. Here, everybody acts like that, and it's totally normal.
Assalamu alaikum.
I have a jawbreaker about the size of a nice good sized softball. It's so weird. It's like, when I'm there, it's like, you're weird. But now that I've come here, everybody's weird, so nobody is.
It was really hard being able to express myself, because I was afraid that I'd be rejected by the people that I wanted to be accepted by.
were you detested? Did you feel from everyone, or was there pockets of people?
But like my friends, they didn't really understand me. Like, no one did. And so I'm just so glad that I came here and there's other musicians and there's so many people like me that the fact that I was strange in the past was, that's what it is in the past.
The last question I posed my students was a policy question. Where's the line between giving the students a soft place to land and giving them that encouragement and preparing them for the cold, hard realities of this crazy business?
Well, there's a lot of good competition and there's a lot of bad competition.
How do you make
like
one or the other?
Boob size, I don't know.
Oh, yes, yes.
That's bad competition.
That's bad competition. Hey man, you didn't work as well on your film. Didn't turn out as good as mine. I guess that's okay, but just work on it. I think that's good competition.
I don't think it's necessary. You're gonna get those kinds of conflicts and stuff later on in life. Why now?
Right.
We're teenagers. Just leave us alone, okay? We're doing our thing. Dang it!
To be competitive is a good thing, not a bad thing. We should embrace it, not throw it out like it's something bad. Like kids at other schools, oh, that was great. That was awesome. No matter even if it sucked, it was great. They don't do that here. And I don't think that any of us here have done the best we can do yet. That's why we have improvement.
We're learning.
We're learning. And the construction of the classes, I think it helps a lot. That movie, like Mario D'Angelo's over there. We make a bad movie, he says, it sucked. He's straight out with us, and we're not offended.
Right.
We totally agree. And if we were to go and do this in the real world and get rejected, people can't take that well, like on American Idol. All right, those people were not ready for rejection.
I'm the next American Idol.
But people there...
I'm coming, Simon. Bring it on.
People there, you can totally tell that those people were not ready for competition. Rejection and competition helps us to do our best, and I think that that's important. Reason for me to be
Shut up, Jake. Okay, it's on now, buddy.
Oh, you want to go?
Megan, your thoughts.
I don't think there should be. Like, I can understand where Jake's coming from. Don't bow your head at me. I know what I'm talking about, man. Because, like, I think that a competition, like, it's a hard decision. Because, like, having that competition would be like, oh, she won the film festival. Look at her, you know?
And where do I stand on this whole issue? Well, as Brianna says,
if you are sheltered your entire life under the wing of a mother or a teacher or a friend, and you are completely just
oblivious,
separated from your flaws, then when you get into the real world, you're going to have a hard time adjusting to that world. And so, all in moderation, not so much that someone feels inferior and insignificant, but enough that they can grow and learn from their own mistakes.
Couldn't have said it better myself. As far as just my immediate reaction was just how much they knew, how much they thought about what they think about. When you put them on a spot like this, they really, man, they are so adult. They're so mature. Again, maybe the camera was on them. Maybe that was the reason. But, it was still really incredible to get their responses. I think the older people get, the more they think of 15 years old like 5 years old. They know who they are a lot more than we give them credit for.